What's up, everybody? Underestimated here, grinding out some NL10. We're in the middle of a cash game session, and we are going to give a bankroll challenge today update. And I think we're just going to play through some hands and see how that all goes. Sorry, I'm a little distracted here. Don't really remember what happened in this hand, but I think I'm just going to go for a check raise. So, okay, we got a bet, a call, and a call. This is actually a really good spot for a check raise. And we're just going to go almost full pot. Pocket twos, we're going to check. Queen nine, we're going to fold. Alright, so we get a call. What does he even have? Oh, he had like no... he had almost no chips, so we'll just let it ride. We're way ahead here for the most part, so that's no good. Maybe we should have just cashed out. He binks the jack. We obviously still have a king, a queen, or any club, and he manages to get there. That's right in the way. Alright, what do we got going on? We got a lot going on here. Alright, sorry guys, let's get back into it here. It's going to be a terrible first minute to this video session. Get that out of my way. Okay, king, queen. We're going to barrel on that flop. Pocket jacks, we 3-bet small. Should have been way bigger. Big mistake there. Just kind of getting organized here, so that's all fine and dandy. Here we limped like everybody else, like little fishies. And away we went. Here we 3-bet. We got an overpair. 2 callers. This, obviously, we got this layer easy. Is going to be quite wide. And we're going to 3-bet down here. 4x out of position. 4.5 in the big blind. Here with pocket eights, it's a pretty dry board. We're just going to call and hopefully we get a nice turn card. 5's not great because it puts a straight potential out there. Not, again, that we're overly worried about them having a straight, but more so that we're worried that it's going to scare them off of a hand. But I think if we get another bet, we're just going to go for the check raise here, hopefully. Nitty nittertons. Okay, so here we're going to bet. And go from there. If we were going to check raise this turn, there's a lot of, they could have lots of like 5, 6, 7, 6, 8, 6 hands that we want to charge. We don't think they're going to fold very often. And then there's also going to be, because it's a limped pot, a lot of hands that are like ace 8, ace 7, ace 5, suited hands. Somebody might have picked up a 5 here, and that's why they checked back. So that's what we're really hoping, is that University did bink a 5. But, well, he did, and he didn't raise, so that's unfortunate. But it's a good raise. Like, realistically, if he does raise, like, what's going to call him? What's worse than calling, right? Almost nothing. All right, 10-8 folding, ace-5 folding. Yeah, pocket twos, pocket sixes. 8-4 folding. 6-4 folding. Twos, we'll just call and take a flop. Nine, 3, fold, fold. Deuces, fold. King deuce fold. So yeah, in regards to the bankroll, it is continuing to climb between cash on hand, the cash dollars that they give you for the leaderboards and stuff, and rakeback, and our bankroll over on Poker Stars. We are sitting at like just under, I think just under 2,000 or just about at 2,000. So we're rolling right along there, getting very close to our second goal of 2,500, which once we hit that, we're definitely going to level up our goals and bump it up to a lot closer. We're just going to try to get our flush here. Probably go 10K on our next one. And then we'll really start grinding from there. So we'll see how that all goes. Once we hit the 2,500 goal, we're also going to jump to NL25 and start playing there. And we are Poker Girl. She doesn't 3-bet this time, but this guy, I'm going to just call here. Let somebody else barrel. I have a bad habit of time now. King Jack fold, pocket threes, we're going to raise. So it goes just call around. No 3-bets out of these guys, so obviously you're expecting wide ranges, ace-x suiteds, any face card suited with these guys is definitely a high likelihood. I think I'm just going to call here. I don't think I'm going to fold either. I think we're just going to let him barrel, and we're just going to call down. If he ends up binking something, that's fine. If he checks, we're obviously going to bet, but if he does barrel, we're just going to call off all the way to the end. Our hand's obviously masked. It's nice to call with something here that's very strong for once. He's obviously not going to put us on kings. It's a pretty good flop for our hand. Obviously, we could run into a set or something along those lines, but we're just going to keep calling. Ugh. That was the card we didn't want to see. Not so worried about the 7, but the flush is going to kill action. Again, though, I think our hand is too strong. Oof, 2x pot. Yikes. Doesn't like folding. I want to call here, so I'm probably going to. I don't know. My line just screams I have a flush that hit, and then he barrels out. So there's definitely a chance that he has that flush. Oh man, I do want to call though. So and this is the other thing. A lot of the time, this is the nuts, and there's obviously a good chance he has it. It's just my last hand. I don't care. I don't know. I feel the more he talks, the more I want to fold. There's just, he doesn't put us on kings, right? But we called, like, I don't know, fuck it, I'm calling. I'm over at 87. Well, that sucked. See, anyways, point being, most of the time when that's happening, they just have the nuts. You know what I mean? Because it's very rare they actually are bluffing. Even the guys who don't want to fold, the guys who are calling all the time, you know, this, that, and the other thing. The more we thought about that, our initial instinct was to call. The more we kind of thought about it, the more we should have potentially just folded there. Given the fact that that board we called, that board suggests a lot more strength to our range than his, and he's still barreling. A lot of players in these games, when they just call, and the flush hits, they've usually been chasing that flush, so that screams our hand. So probably could have just folded there, but. But anyways, on to the next hand. We'll give him a nice hand there because he did get us to call off. I don't know, it is hard to say though because our hand is so under-repped. And I know, and like I do play with this guy, he is pretty spewy, he doesn't like folding very often. At least that's my read on him, so I think, I don't know, I think calling there is, I don't know, I don't think it's too bad to be honest. I really don't. Though the 2x river, I don't know if I'm good there enough to call or not. Okay, so let's see down here, we got Jack 3. This is our first session of the day. King Jack, 10 deuce, ace 5 off. Alright, ace queen, we got a raise here. I'm going to 3-bet for value. Here we have top pair in blind versus blind with a weak but still valued flush draw, so we're going to call here. Ace queen, queen hits, spewy, 3-bet, thunder's cut off, open call large forward, then dimes and fold it to show on 5 for 6, Alright, so basically what we're saying is he plays weak, he calls a lot, and he calls wide. So we are going to 3/4 pot here with top pair, second kicker. Hope we get a call, we do not. Alright, so checks turn. We pick up 2 pair. We're going to bet here and hope he has an ace. Definitely doesn't have a flush draw. 6 deuce on the button. Queen 4 fold. I'll mix her up here a little bit. This is a little too loose. I would usually fold this on the button, but Jack 6 fold. We'll try to get into some hands here for the video. 9-4, we're going to fold. Let's see, Jack 4 I'm folding, 10-5 I'm folding, Ace 9 I will raise. Small blind versus big blind. Okay, he does call. It's not a very good flop for us. I think I am going to bet here because I do have some backdoor equity. I do have an overcard. He calls, bricks, he turns a 3. We're just going to check that now. If the turn was a 9, an ace, a 10, a 7, a queen, then we would continue barreling. Obviously, because those improve the equity we have in the hand. We just give up. That's that. Queen Jack, we're going to raise up. I got to level up this laptop here, guys. It's too hard recording with while playing here. It's not okay. So much for last hand. Now we'll raise that. Pocket 7s, back door. We're just going to bet and try to get him to fold something that has good equity against us. We'll 3-bet the king 10 on this hand. We're going to open the kings here. We're just going to check this. 7, 8, 9, 10. Pick up an open-ended straight draw. So we're going to bet. King 7 fold. And the 5-3 fold. Took down that 3-bet. Pick up kings. Okay, we got kings on 2 tables. Alright, again. What's this guy? We're going to 3-bet this guy, actually. Obviously, we're going to bet here. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to fold here. We timed out. Oopsies. Alright, so far, it's not a very good run out for kings. We'll just check here and see what he does. Snap bets. We're obviously going to call. Check. Bets again. He could have a 10 that he's value betting, potentially. More than likely, he has that 9 over a flush draw or something else. We'll call here. Oh my god, I'm timing out everywhere. Alright, I'm just going to call and not fold flop. Oh, now we lose to everything. We're just going to call. We're just going to call right down with it. 4-bet pot, pocket kings. She's just going in. Oh my god. Gross. Well, we played the hand very well for what we were hoping would happen, realistically. Just didn't go our way, unfortunately. Ace 9 fold, so it's just going to be one of those, is it? She's just going to be one of those. Okay guys, well, this session hasn't gone too well so far. So we've been stacked I think twice now with kings, right? So that's good, and then over here we won some chips. We're just going to keep betting here with the ace 8. Hopefully somebody picks something up. Give us some action. Nope, nothing. So yeah, that was a big spew. We 3-bet him. He 4-bets us with 9-10. We call, and we get him to bluff off. He just happens to walk into the straight, unfortunately. So, but anyways, guys, hopefully. It's just so laggy. I keep timing out. It's killing me. But, yes, that's it for today. We're going to have more sessions, trying to get more videos going, trying to get the Twitch going. It's just a busy time right now. So we'll kind of see where we end up. But I hope you guys like and subscribe, comment on the videos, help us improve, help us work toward those goals. Getting a sponsorship is the end goal from World Series of Poker, so help out with that, and just hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.